if you're looking to listen to two guys talk about cigars and just ramble on pretty much about nothing,
Go no further.
Go no further. You found what you're looking for. Hello, here we are. You'll notice a little change of scenery today. Get a little colder outside. We had to relocate to our smoking lounge at our store in St. Clair, the Coal Creek Commerce Center. So we've rearranged a little bit. Nice in here, getting colder at night. You know, most of our stores, have a nice lounge. You come sit, relax, have a cigar in, and that's what we're going to do today. And we're just going to ramble on about cigars. So what's on my mind today, Michael, is not all today, but all the time.
Oh boy.
You know, you walk through, like I just walked through a humidor here. I'm trying to, I always have my 4 or 5 go-to cigars that I always smoke in the rotation,
right.
On a weekly basis, daily basis. But every once in a while, I want to try, something new, see what's coming out. Not even coming out, but maybe something new we just got in that we didn't carry
Something
before.
different.
Something different.
Yeah.
And then you go over there, the wide range of prices on cigars. We're going from $2-3 a stick up to $25, $28, $30 a stick. So as I'm looking in there, and I'm looking at here what I want to try, but what's the difference between those cigars and why such a price difference? I always ask this question to myself.
Well,
same cigar. I'm talking same size,
yeah,
same Maduro or Natural, Connecticut, whatever it is, same exact size, $20-some difference between sticks.
So the short answer is cigars are priced based upon more or less what the manufacturer thinks they're worth. There's no scientific method on them understanding what their costs are from blend to blend or cigar to cigar. It's basically, at the end of the day, they see what their costs were for the entire year, what they were able to yield as far as cigars go. Mm-hmm. How much money did they make? Are they comfortable with that amount of money they made? And that's pretty much where they price and market their cigars.
Right.
Cigars, the price of a cigar is not always indicative of the quality of the cigar as well. A lot of times there may be a limited crop that a manufacturer has,
the wrapper or filler or something.
Or there's more labor that goes into, whether it's a stock cut process or the aging process is longer from one cigar to the other, on their wrapper. Mm-hmm. That all plays into it. They're pretty much trying to get a certain amount of money out of, maybe per acre or however it works out.
Is it maybe on a limited release too, if they only make 1,000 boxes or 2,000 boxes or whatever?
Sure.
Maybe on that stick. I just went through that humidor. We got that wide range.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah, I mean, if it's something obviously that's going to be a regular production item, or they maybe they can minimize their costs by, a larger harvest. And,
yeah. Okay.
Rather than, so much more attention to detail with a specific,
mm-hmm.
Blend that's coming out that's an exclusive blend, and did they get it right the first time, or was it not quite up to their standards, and go back to the drawing board, and all that kind of plays into the the end cost.
Yeah, sure. But now, and I know myself in the past, I bought $25, $30 cigar, and I didn't like it. Right? I mean, so it's not then, just because you're spending that much money doesn't mean it's going to be a great cigar.
No.
But I bet some guys say, oh yeah, they love that. But I was like, oh.
Perception is big.
I didn't like that.
Yes. Yeah, the perception is always big. I mean, it doesn't, just because it's a $25 cigar, it doesn't mean that it's the blend or what you're looking for in a cigar. Mm-hmm. It's not going to automatically make it, a good cigar, or better.
Exactly. Or even, and that even goes for, the cigars on the lower end too. You find a $3, $4, $5 cigar, you may love it.
Yeah.
You may like the flavor, the taste, the smoke, the draw, the burn. It doesn't matter. As long as you like what you're smoking, it doesn't matter what you pay for.
And a lot of
cigar.
times guys have multiple price points that they purchase at. Mm-hmm. If they're looking for a cigar to be out in the yard with, or a cigar to do something with that they don't really have to pay attention to, maybe smoke 5 of those cigars a day versus sitting down and enjoying, maybe a higher price cigar or a different quality cigar.
But on the other hand, and I had some customers over the years, they bought that $25 stick, You know, bought it, came back a couple of days, a week later, said, "Oh, that cigar was terrible. I didn't like it. It was 20." I said, "Just because of the price doesn't mean it's your flavor. I mean,
Yeah.
it has nothing to do with it."
Yeah, no, I mean, that's why there's thousands of different,
Mhm.
you know, between sizes, blends, wrapper. I mean, the combinations are pretty much
Right.
endless that go
Yeah,
into
as far
making
as
a
the
cigar.
quality and the burn's going to be good. It's just not your taste. But I always wonder that you look at wide range in a humidor on the cigars, and you have a $30-some difference between one cigar and another. It's like, holy Christ! And some of them from the same company.
I mean,
The same company has
yeah.
the same.
I mean,
the same
there
stand.
really is no rhyme or reason
Mhm.
to, you know, how they figure out what that cigar is. I mean, they're just, you know, at the end of the day, whatever they feel it is worth is what they put the price
Yeah.
at.
Yeah, I think that's. I mean, that's how I do. But
Yeah,
I
I
just
mean, there's a lot of
always thought
waste that goes into the process of making
Well,
a
we've
cigar.
seen it many a times, the waste.
So, you know, all that is taken into consideration, the trial and error, and,
Mhm.
you know,
And now probably the transportation, logistics, and shipping is playing into that too.
it's a whole other ballgame. And now you got the, you know, the FDA with all their user fees
Yeah.
and everything just
And
gets,
the boxes. I mean, some of the boxes are really.
yeah,
They gotta cost us something to make some of them boxes.
Oh.
They're really nice.
absolutely. I mean, we had
That's
the
why everybody
opportunity.
saves them and collects
Right, yeah.
the boxes.
Oh
like
yeah,
they
they'll
want,
use
you
them
know?
for every little knick-knack they can, whether they need them or not. I
Yeah.
mean, we have employees here at the store I got to yell at because they just keep taking boxes. I said, what are you going to do with that box? I don't know. I don't have a need for it.
But it's nice.
But I'm taking it. Yeah. All right.
It's
Well,
nice.
when you got 30 cigar boxes and you're cleaning your stuff out,
Yeah.
don't say I didn't warn you.
Mm-hmm.
What are you smoking today?
Today went a little something different. Christoph TAA blend.
Oh, nice.
I
That's a
always like
San
the
Andres wrapper.
San Andres
Yeah.
wrapper.
Little box press.
I've been liking the box press. I smoked the lounge exclusive, legal lounge exclusive the other
Yeah.
day,
Yeah.
and I'm starting to like this box press.
It changes the whole profile of the cigar.
I never thought it would till I
Yeah.
started smoking these
No,
over the last
absolutely.
few weeks. The box
Absolutely.
press.
Yeah, I like a box press cigar.
And you think it changes? Well, it does definitely change the taste. This is the same way. Like the one cigar I had it in a Toro, loved it, and then the next time, a couple of guys were sitting there and they bought a box of torpedoes, and were handing them out, and the torpedo had a completely different taste on it. I was disappointed because it wasn't as good as the Toro
Right,
I smoked.
right.
And I even tried cutting a little bit more off, thinking I wasn't getting enough draw through it.
No, I
But
mean,
then you go up too
and that's
far.
what I try to explain a lot of the
Yeah.
time. Okay, so here's a blend that we've got in the humidor. There's 4 different sizes. Even though it's the same blend between the 4 sizes, each one is going to taste slightly different.
Yeah.
You know,
No doubt.
and it will. You know, because of the ring gauge, because of the amount of the filler tobacco that they've got to put in there, it's going to
But
change a
the
little
box
bit.
press to me was a huge difference in the taste.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
But huge from the other ones, like you said, I always had subtle differences.
Right.
But
Yep.
the box press had a huge, I thought a huge difference.
A lot of it has
in
to
that.
do with its shape, obviously. The amount of airflow that you get through the cigar is going to make it change. The rate of combustion is going to change.
Yeah.
It's going to burn a little bit slower. It's going to be a little bit smoother because it's not, you're not going to, like I said, that rate of combustion that slows down changes everything of the way you taste the cigar,
Yeah.
for sure.
And it did. That's why I'm liking this. I may be going to box presses. I was a Toro guy, but I'm going to start adding some box press. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I smoked an Aladino Robusto Maduro, which is a box press cigar, the other day. I mean, I just like the feel of that box press. My Gisbert Intensos, the AJ Nicaragua, the Aging Room Nicaragua Maestro, all box press. All the lounge exclusives by Drew Estate are all
Yeah.
box press
So when
cigars.
you're saying box press, if I remember this correctly, when we've seen it, they just put them in a box to form that size. Is that, do I
More or
remember
less,
that
more or
correctly?
less, it's the mold that they use.
Well, the mold, but then
and then they press it, and it's round to square. I mean, some are a hard box press where it's it's like a right angle on the cigar.
Mhm.
Other times, it's a softer box press, which
Yeah.
is just not as completely round, and it kind of changes it a little
Right.
bit. Yeah,
So it's just a mold, and if I remember, they just had them.
and
They
put,
leave them in there a lot longer than they normally would
Right.
for
Yep.
a cigar,
Yep,
just to get that shape and form
yep,
on there.
yep.
But it's nice and comfortable sitting here in
Yeah, I mean, all of our lounges, I mean, are very nice, spacious, comfortable. They're separate from the store. Nice and quiet.
Yeah.
Nice place to come, sit down and relax and do a little thinking, watch a little TV, or just, talk with the other guys that are here.
Sometimes you don't want to talk to the other guys, they just start rambling on about stuff you don't want to hear.
That's what headphones are for.
Put them
Yeah, put them in. Just pretend you're listening to
Just
something.
keep shaking your head every
Yeah.
couple of seconds.
That's all. Yeah.
That's
I've done that more than once.
yeah, right?
More so like at the gym or something where you don't want to be talking to the person next to you and all they want to do is keep gabbing.
Yeah,
Put the headphones in whether you're listening to anything or not.
right.
And don't make eye contact. That's
Try
a big
not to
one.
do that,
Don't
right?
make eye contact. Then you're in.
Yeah. Yeah, but this is really burning nice. I smoked Christophs before, not a lot, but
Mhm.
I've had them from time to time. I'm thinking it might be the box press on this that I'm really enjoying.
Yeah, it changes everything. It really does.
Now, Christoph, they made, you know where they're made? Dominican, Nicaraguan?
I think
I'm not sure.
I
I'm
think
not
they're
real familiar.
both Honduras and Nicaragua.
Right.
Depending on their blend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, we really don't carry a lot of Christoph, other than the TAA blend at the moment. We've carried it in the past, but the TAA blend has been a home run for us.
It's a perfect size, though.
Yeah, it
Twirl
is.
size.
It is. I mean, and it's a quality
quality
cigar.
product.
Great company. They're a great company. We know
Yeah.
the owner, Glenn. Great guy.
Mhm.
It was just never really a fit for our stores. I mean,
Yeah,
and
you
you
can't
can't
carry
carry everybody.
There's
it's
so
just- Yeah.
many different cigars.
Yeah.
You couldn't
I mean, and the nice thing
continue.
about the TAA blends, it's one size.
One
One box, one size. You're able to bring that
But
in.
I don't like too many choices. Sometimes I walk around in that humidor, I'm like in there 20 minutes and pick nothing out.
Yeah.
Or you pick one out, put it back, grab
Oh,
another
yeah.
one. like
Plenty
that.
of times I got my mind made up what I'm smoking all day long. I go into the humidor to pick something up to take with me on the way home.
Mhm.
I pick something totally different than what I was,
Yeah.
had my mind set on.
Yeah.
Wasn't maybe from making recommendations all day long or,
Yep. You
Who
just
knows?
have your
Who
mindset
knows?
on one cigar and the taste that you're doing from that. The only difference about having here is we don't have a full bar. Have a drink or sip some bourbon.
yeah, I
and starting to
mean,
do
we're
it.
not against if you wanted to bring in a little,
Oh, yeah, you'd be
little
YLP.
something.
Yeah, you could do that. Order something from Vito's next door. Have some pizza or a hoagie.
Yeah.
There's really good stuff over there.
Yeah,
real
I mean,
close.
they've got beer for takeout as
Yeah.
well. You want to grab a
Oh, they
six
do-
pack
oh,
with your
that's right.
friends
Yeah, they
and
do take out there. Yeah.
sit down. A lot of times, I mean, especially around the holidays, a lot of guys have a little bit more time off of work. They're doing a Christmas party type thing, or they went for lunch, and a lot of times they'll roll over here for a cigar
Yeah.
right after lunch and sit down and have a
Nothing wrong with
beverage.
that.
No, not at all.
Perfect dessert after lunch.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Every time. Every time.
Maybe go to Dunkin', get a coffee. If that's your thing,
Couple a day.
right?
Couple a day at least. I'm smoking the Hoya de Nicaragua Cabineta. A little bit mild for my profile to start anyway, for what I like in a cigar. Great morning cigar, probably going to be perfect with a cup of coffee. Although it will transition from the Connecticut wrapper to the Maduro. It'll probably pick up in intensity. The flavors will change. So, I'm not going to give up on it. I'm going to smoke it all the way through. I mean,
Yeah.
great ash on it, great burn,
Mhm.
easy draw. I mean, good flavors. Just I'm, looking for something a little stronger in a
Right.
cigar. But I'm enjoying it thoroughly.
That's good. Well, that's our little rant about different prices and the large range of pricing on cigars, on everything. And do you have anything else to add?
Yeah, again,
Briefly.
price is not always indicative of the quality of the cigar. You may buy a $5 cigar that burned and draw much better than a $10 cigar. So,
Yep. That's why you got to try them all and find a couple that you like
and smoke what you like.
smoke them around.
That's
Doesn't
what it
matter
comes
what you
down to.
like, what you pay for,
Yep.
what size. As long as you like it,
At the end
You
of the
smoke
day,
it.
it's a cigar.
that's it.
You know.
Right.
So till next time, guys. Thank
Have
you.
a great day.